Here we are. It's time again for Real Talk with your guy Russell, and I want to talk about persistence. That's really what I want to do. I want to talk about being persistent. One thing that I wasn't going to I wasn't going to stream today because I was tired. I wasn't going to do it. I was going to just call it and say, well, we tried. We had a great run. We didn't make it. Let's go ahead and just shoot for next week. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it because, one, I felt like it was unfair to all of you. And I think I may have said this before. It was unfair to all of you who have pushed till you can't push anymore. You've called, you text, you've emailed, you've messaged, you've done all these things to get the people in. And it'll be completely unfair for me to just give it up just like that, just because I had a long day, had an amazing day, but it was of course a long day. And I just think that didn't think that was right. And then on the flip side of that, because something is hard or we don't think we see the ending, do we quit? Do we give up? Do we really do? Because that's what it would have been. It would have been hey, pigeons work too. They would have been giving up. It would have been, oh well, I didn't get a chance to do, because I did. It was my plan to stream earlier in the day. I told my mom that's what I wanted to do. I had no clue that what was going to happen today. So I didn't know that it was going to take all day. I knew part of it. I knew part of it, but I didn't know all that was going to go on. And so, of course, when we got back, I realized, okay, well, we just have to run it, and whatever happens, happens. Could we have made it earlier, with the early stream? Possibly. Maybe not. We don't know. But you all have been awesome. You've been amazing. We'll try again next week. I'm going to try to go ahead and get some rest because we're back at it tomorrow, right? We're back at it tomorrow, and because we got to start Sunday to Saturday. And so just because it's tough, just because you don't think you see the outcome that you want, don't quit. Don't quit. It's going to take some work. Sure, this would be week number 3 that we've tried and been. This is week number 3. We've tried and been unsuccessful. This is the 3rd week we've been unsuccessful. So what? So what? We didn't make it. Okay, we came close. Great. All that indicates is that this is something that we can do. Coming close is, and at least for me, coming close is an indication that you can do it. And so if you can come close, then you can do it. Sure. Almost only accounts for horseshoes and hand grenades and nuclear warfare is what they say. But if you can come close, then you can, because we did everything necessary to make this happen, right? We did everything necessary to make it happen, and it just didn't. And no big deal, right? No big deal. Maybe there's something different we could have done. So we take this, we learn from it, and we go forward. That's what it is. We take this, we learn from it, and we move forward. So thank you. So take whatever it is that we've learned from here, we roll with it the next time. That's all. Sure. Am I tired? Let's be honest. Am I tired? I am. You gotta think, I have a full-time job. I'm running a business and whatever else. We talk about Littlehammer all the time. All this going on, but I'm sitting here in the chair from about 8 o'clock to sometimes 1, 2 in the morning to get my alarm goes off at 5 o'clock. I push it to 6 to do all that all over again. So it's a definite grind, but I'm looking at the end. I'm looking at the resolution of what we're working for, we're pushing towards. So persistence, be persistent, all right? Because along with persistence comes determination that we will do this. I will do this. This can be done, all right? And that's why when I looked at the numbers, and that's I kept looking at them and I noticed they weren't changing. So if the thing was to stay here until they change and they're not changing, so then we need to do something different, right? And so that's that. That's all I'm going to say. Nothing deep, nothing earth shattering, but be persistent. The things that you want, you got to go after. They just won't knock you in the head. I wish you can just sit down and just bam and just knock you in the head and we all be happy. It doesn't work that way. We've got to work and grind for it. So with that being said, be persistent. All right. Do what it is you need to do to get to your goal. And well, first off, make sure your goal is attainable. Don't make an outrageous goal because then you won't be able to reach it. Set an attainable goal and then let's do it. All right. So take care of yourselves and please make sure you take care of each other. All right. No, I will not knock you in the head. That's called assault. I will not do that. All right. Let's get out of here.